Hey, thanks for watching. So today what we're going to do is a ground static run-up of a hurricane wind power turbine. This is a White Lightning, and thanks to Tony out at Hurricane Wind, he has put me on the right path to wind power, and hopefully this afternoon we're going to get this mounted on the tower and get everything installed. But before we do that, we're going to do a ground run, static run up here. Of course, the way that I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be using a drill, which is not the optimum way to run a wind turbine, especially in a ground static run up. And today we have the blades already attached to the hub. And so now we've got a lot of weight and a lot of motion that's going to be going on here in order to run this thing. Coming out, we're coming down to the rectifier. The rectifier bridge here is going to convert the three-phase AC into a DC, and we're going to read it down here on our little meter and see what kind of voltages that we're able to produce. Hopefully we're going to be able to be at least 40 to 80 volts running it here on the ground. This drill is rated right around 500 RPM. Of course, that's the shaft of that drill running in free space, unloaded. This is a pretty good load for this drill to run, so there's no way that this is going to run this windmill at 500 RPM shaft to shaft. It'll probably kick it pretty good, but it's not going to be able to run it as fast as it possibly could. We're set for DC. We have the ladder securely attached to the base. The back of the wind turbine is secured by tethers so that it won't spin one way or the other around. The object here is to not get into the blades. So we'll give this thing a little whirl and see what she says she's going to do this morning. I'm on the lowest speed setting, which according to this is 0 to 500 RPM. It's not going to be able to get to 500 RPM. Right there we're putting out about 70 volts. And this battery is a little bit weak. So I'm going to switch over to another battery. That's right about 68 volts. So 68 volts, not too bad. Let's try a little bit fresher battery and see what we get out of that. Right about 72 volts. Now 72 volts, running at this speed, for what I'm going to be trying to do. I'm trying to charge a 24 volt bank of batteries. I don't know that I can get this to go any faster, but we'll give it a little bit of a try and see if possibly I might be able to get a little bit more out of it. Second stage on this drill says it'll go to 1700 RPM, and again, that's a free unloaded shaft. This has got a pretty good load on it, so there's no way it'll get to 1700 RPM. Let's see what we can do. So we got it up to about 97 volts without really too much trouble there. Of course, it was a pretty good spin, but again, there's no way that was anywhere near 1700 RPM. Well, at least we got her up to 90 volts, not too bad. What this propeller is going to look like when it's producing between 35 and 40 volts DC. So we're going to do a slow start up here and just try to see where it goes. At this speed, we're producing right around 14 volts. So when I see it turning at this rate, at this RPM, I know I've got about 14 volts going on out there. And we'll slowly bring it up. And we're up to about 17 volts at this speed. And we'll increase a little bit more. This has got us right at the 20 volt mark, turning at this RPM. Okay, now we're coming above 20 volts. That's got us right around 22. And 24 volts looks about like that. Not too shabby for 24 volts. But of course, in order to charge my battery bank, I need it to go to at least 30. So let's bring it up a little bit more. Looks like we're about 28 volts, 29 volts right here. And that puts us right at 31 volts. So when I see it turning this RPM, I can feel fairly confident that my battery bank is getting charged. That puts us right at 31 volts. Take it up a little bit higher. That's got me at 33 volts. Looking at that. And there's 35. So that's a pretty good clip. Looks like it's turning pretty good, 35 volts. And let's see what 40 looks like for it. There's 37. I can still see the individual blades as they go by. Okay, now we're at 42 volts. Pretty good. Now we're at 53. And my battery decided to stop. So, but anyway, got a good idea of what the RPM is going to look like. And I think it's going to be very doable in this area with the wind that we have.